What's happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Shopper. It is time to break down more NBA because we got the finals. Game 3, the series is tied 1-1, and I'm looking forward to tonight's game quite a bit. And let's talk about some of the best bets for the day. But first, as you come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you want a free trial to Odd Shopper, you are running out of time to take advantage of it because next week the free trial is going to be ending. So if you want to take advantage of it, now is the time to click on the link below. 7-day trial, totally for free to get access to all of the tools and data we have over at Odd Shopper. And after that, free trial is going to go away. So if you want just the free way to do it, you guys get the point. I don't have to keep going on about this. Let's talk about some of the bets, starting with Aaron Gordon tonight. Over 2.5 assists, what I meant to say, plus 150 odds. These are crazy odds on Aaron Gordon to have over 2.5 assists. For the year, Aaron Gordon averaged nearly 3 assists per game, and he was doing that in right around 30 minutes per game. Now, if you look at his workload in the playoffs, the last 3 games, 41 minutes, 36 minutes, 38 minutes. Yeah, we should expect Aaron Gordon probably to average a little over 3 assists in this kind of scenario, just based on what he did in the regular season, the expanded minutes he's playing now. So this is a pretty crazy line here. Over 2.5 assists, where the line is plus 150 on the over. And also, I mean, you look at some of the games for Aaron Gordon, you know, he's had 4 or more assists in 2 out of the last 4 games. Not that we're looking at some, crazy massive sample size or anything, but still, I mean, if you look at just a lot of his games, actually, if you go back to May 7th, right? So the series against the Phoenix Suns, he had 3 assists, 6 assists, 3 assists, 3 assists, 2 assists, 4 assists, 5 assists, 1 assist, 2 assists. So you got like a 10-game sample size here where he had 3 or more assists in 7 of those games. Wild line here at Bet365. I really like Aaron Gordon for over 2.5 assists. On the flip side, Michael Porter Jr. registers basically no assists ever. Michael Porter Jr. is not a willing passer. He's a great shooter, makes a lot of the open shots that he takes, but still, you got a guy in Michael Porter Jr. has a total of 2 assists across his last 3 games. Over the course of the regular season, he barely averaged over 1 assist per game. So some juice here on the under 1.5 assists, but we actually have the fair line at minus 216, so minus 190 on the over. That certainly makes some sense there. Another bet, a lot of good bets for the basketball game today, which another reason to look forward to it. But Kevin Love over 11.5 PRA. It's funny, there was so much hype around Caleb Martin towards the end of the Boston Celtics series. He plays poorly in game 1 of the series in the finals, loses role in the starting lineup. It goes right to Kevin Love, and Kevin Love responded in a pretty big way. 22 minutes for Kevin Love last game in a start, 6 points, 10 rebounds, also had an assist, so good for 17 PRA. I assume Kevin Love is going to hold his starting job for tonight, considering that he won last game and he played fairly well. As a starter this year, Kevin Love averaged 7.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists per game. 11.5 is just too low of a PRA for Kevin Love, considering that it seems very likely he's going to stick in the starting role, and he did really well in that role, at least relative to this 11.5 PRA over the course of the season. So I think that is definitely something that stands out there. Another thing that's related to this, Caleb Martin under 1.5 threes. If we're going to see more playing time go towards Kevin Love, that directly comes from Caleb Martin as evidence. Last game, he only played 21 minutes. So game 1 of the series, he started. Game 2, comes off the bench after playing poorly in game 1, only 21 minutes in reserve role for Caleb Martin. If that's the case, it's just hard to expect him to knock down multiple threes. He only knocked down 1 in game 1, knocked down 1 in game 2. Overall for the season, when he came off the bench, he averaged 1.2 threes per game. So I like the under here on Caleb Martin. And once again, we have this with a little bit of juice, but projected even better. We have it minus 189 as the true odds here. And then another one that I want to point out here, Nikola Jokic over 50.5 PRA. Considering the series right now, 1-1. We got the Denver Nuggets losing home court advantage in the last game, and I think that's going to mean that we just see another massive, massive roll out of Nikola Jokic, who played 42 minutes last game, put up 41 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and had the opportunity for a lot more than the 4 assists he put up. His teammates just weren't really knocking down shots. So pretty regularly, we're seeing Nikola Jokic go well over 50.5 PRA. It's curious to me that this line is set so low over at Caesars. I would bet it quite a bit higher than this. But once again, 41, 11, and 4 last game. If we look at the last, well, let's see. let's look at the last 2 weeks for Nikola Jokic. He is averaging 32.7 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 10.3 assists in those games. If we go back to the last month, so this covers 10 games of the NBA playoffs. In that stretch, Nikola Jokic, 32.3 points, 12.3 rebounds, 11.7 assists, averaging right around 55 PRA over the course of the playoffs. And with that in mind, I think we have to like the over here for Nikola Jokic, just 50.5 in a game where we should expect him to play expanded minutes. Same reason I think the over 11.5 also looks like a good line here on Nikola Jokic. Lots of good NBA bets for today. And yeah, definitely one I'm going to be betting on primarily. And let's see if we have anything that we can build out as far as a parlay goes over on FanDuel. Yeah, I'm going to take this Jokic line out. And here we go. So this is going to be primarily baseball-driven parlay over on FanDuel. 4 legs, 15% expected win rate, good for a 12% expected ROI. We have Seth Brown, 2+ total bases. We have Sean Murphy to record a hit, Brenton Doyle to record a hit, Adolis Garcia to record a hit. So overall here, 4-leg parlay, 12% expected EV on a 15% expected win rate, plus 636 odds. So if you guys want more access to the tools and data here over at OddsShopper, we've got that 7-day free trial available by clicking on the link below. And if you haven't done yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. And also, check out Chalkboard. Chalkboard, free to download. There's a link for that below. You get into our app, and we answer some of your questions, post some bets in there as well. So go check it out. Really fun, and it's free. No better price than that. Enjoy the game tonight, guys. Good luck. See you back here tomorrow.